Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Professor Builds the Satisfactory. In the last episode, we got power out to the oil fields, but we did not have the necessary materials to set up a refinery yet. Mostly that's because we need motors, and motors apparently are going to be a big part of this particular phase. So we're going to hopefully in this episode get the reconfiguration of the oil or of the iron plant to craft motors. Right now they are crafting modular frames and rotors. The rotors combined with stators create motors, so that's what we're going to be focusing on. But before we do that, we need to fix our power fluctuation problem. And it actually hit me as I was out walking the dog this morning that it's certainly tied to water. We already knew that. We've been talking about it, but I couldn't figure out why. But if you'll remember, there were multiple water extractors that had 10 or under cubic meters per minute. Each of the reactors require, I believe it's either 40 or 50. So we're not getting enough water in the pipes. Those pipes support up to 300. So there's absolutely not enough water coming in there. In fact, what we should really be doing is focusing on getting water extractors to produce the 300 for 6 of them, and then the remaining, I believe it's 4 reactors, have them come from another set of water extractors. So that's what we're going to focus on first, so that we don't have power problems in the future. We're also going to, I also want to make sure to put in a power storage that is available to connect to the line to hopefully give us an extra 100 at the top. So let's go ahead and jump back in and get started on all of that. Alright, so we are here at the storage facility. At the power facility. We've got two sets of water extractors running into the same pipeline, and I think that's one problem that we have. The second problem is we're not producing enough. So, we start with each one. Whoa. So 100, it's averaging 160. Yeah, about 160. I don't know why this says 2 cubic meters of water. But the flow rate is 150 for a max flow of 600. Obviously, that's not enough. Let's take a look at the others. Alright, this one, that's the amount in the extractor. The flow rate, though, is about 40 to 60. But it's got enough that it should be... Okay, so the flow rate here is about 40. Flow rate here is about 150, so that's a very significant difference. Which says to me that this one, yeah, its flow rate is just so low. Flow rate here fluctuates between 30 and, I saw, whoa, 10. Okay, this one's got to go. This one's only 34. Yeah, what I think is the problem is I was getting kind of wrong in, or I was teasing my mind because they were full. Full doesn't have anything to do with it. It's all about flow rate. I need to get high flow rate in order to support all of those reactors. So, I think we... I think this one has to go. Actually, it's that one that I think is fine. I think it's definitely that one that has to go. I think it's too shallow. I think that's a big part of my problem is I don't have enough depth. The question is, how do I fix it without causing a big power problem? This one's actually got good flow rate of 100 plus, but then it drops. Well, it drops because it's full. $100, $120. I'm also wondering, this is the absolute, we absolutely have to replace this one. Just trying to figure out how to do it. All right, you know what? Let's, instead of replacing or trying to figure out how, let's go over here. But see, I need to kind of break these. I need this side to be focused on so I think if I put a splitter right here, all right, I'm going to go out even further. I'm trying to get depth. Mm-hmm. Why will it not? Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think this is good. So let's put right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this side, add additional extractors. Then I'm going to cut off the pipeline that runs across the middle so that this side only supports the left side of the reactors and the right side only supports the right side of the reactors. Okay. Extend this out. All right. Okay. Now I just need to get power here, and that's actually not a problem because what I can do, I believe, is run a power pole right there. Oops. And then I'm going to remove you, and I'm going to run you to there instead. Okay. Then what I want to do, so we've now got 3 extractors. That one may need to go further out. This one may need to go further out. We haven't looked at their production. But what I want to do now is 1, 2, 3, 4 is break them right here. So that the water only runs to these 4, and then those 4 run only to these 6. And then that gives me the opportunity to add 2 more here that can be fed by these water extractors. Now this is not, again, it's just not pretty, but this is all probably going to go away. All right, what is this? This is barely producing anything. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, this is one that's a problem. So I need to add a 3rd out here, which I should be able to do here. Alright, I'm pretty sure I should be able to do that without any problem. Okay. And then all right, now let's check on these. They're maintaining a flow rate of over 100. Now, for whatever reason, they're not collecting any. Okay, it's starting now. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because it's pushing it all the way. Let's see how much is actually in the pipe. Pipe's full. 7.5 cubic meters. Flow rate of 27. Why? Okay, now the flow rate's up to almost 300. This one's over 100. Much better flow rate in this particular pipe. Yeah, this one's doing better. Okay, I think these three are going to be fine. I think they just need some time to kind of catch up and fill the pipe. Yeah, so flow rate 300 cubic meters per minute in the pipe. With 71 in the pipe currently. Alright, let me get rid of you. To 80 to 90, 26 in the pipe. I don't know why that is. Okay, so this one is not staying filled. So we still have a problem over here. And I'm pretty sure it's because of this one. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to extend this pipe out. Put another one here. Ah, crap, I'm missing copper sheet. Alright, let me... 22, 30. Yeah, it's this one. I need to get rid of this one. That should allow me to craft a new one. Go. Hopefully if I get it in time. Actually, I need it on the other side. I need it over here. I'm out of sheeting. Crap. Alright, you know what? Here, let's do this. It's not what I wanted. What is a valve? Oh, it limits pipeline flow. Okay, I don't want to do that. I could have done that instead of remove the pipe, though. But that's okay. Okay. Alright, if we put another one here off of that, and then I can replace one of the other ones. Shit. I'm trying to do this before I blow a fuse. Okay. I think this one is the one that needs to go. Yeah, there's only 6.6 in the pipe. It's got good flow rate, but there's just not a lot of water in the pipe. 35.8 there. 16.5 there. 26 there. 55.7. Alright, what are you producing? Oh, God. Flow rate, that's why the pipe has got so little in it. I don't know why there's so little in the pipes themselves. Yeah, I mean, this has only got 5.4. 6.6. You're not maxed. And you're even less. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of you. Alright, let's see how these two are doing. 5.8 in that particular pipe. Well, I guess if it's a short pipe, it would have less. It's full. It's full to... Yeah, I'm trying to use the amount in the pipe as a reference point, and it shouldn't be because of the length of the pipe. Is this filling up at all? Well, this is filled up more. And it's actually filling up now, which means yeah, fill rate to drain rate. 301 to 298 to 300. So it's actually filling, which means that we're going to have good amount of water. There's my indicator. That's the indicator I should have been using this whole time. I should probably try and put one over here as well. Like right here. Where would I... Is it under... Fluid buffer. Oh, I needed to put it in... They won't let me do... Okay. I'd have to stop the water, put it in... And I could probably do it fairly quickly. Alright, maybe I do that in between episodes. Alright, let me go check on... It was this one. Okay, that one's now staying full. That one's staying full. Okay, I think I fixed the problem. So I still have probably... Actually, I know I do. Have too many water extractors for this side. But based on what I just saw with the fluid buffer, it's probably best that I leave it that way for now. And then I may very well put another fluid buffer in on the other side later. Okay. That's one problem, I believe, resolved. In the meantime, the versatile frameworks are continuing to... be produced. We're up to 1760 out of the 2500 that we need. So maybe 2 more episodes and we'll have them completed. But the next thing that we need to do is go back over to our iron production. Yeah, there's 2 more right there. Actually, one thing I want to do... Actually, there's a couple things I want to do. I'm going to get some power shards. If I can find them, there they are. And we are going to increase the production of the steel beams so that they're actually producing what's needed up top. No, it's here. Oh, I already did. These are already clocked at 60 per minute. Oh, I know what it was. It was... I'm producing 45 per minute in steel beams. When I need 60. That was the problem. So I actually need maybe to switch. Seeing as I don't need steel pipes, maybe I switch the fourth constructor. Problem is, I don't know how I would get it to run into this storage. Well, I said I don't need the storage. That's the thing. Alright, here, let's do this. We're going to adjust this. Alright, I'm going to leave that merger, but I'm going to get rid of this belt. I'm going to put another merger here. Okay. Nope. Wrong way. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. This is a merger. It'll go out to here. We'll then merge from here to here. Here to here. It'll go out to there. Okay, now I just need to get this up and running. There we go. There we go. Okay. That'll do it. And then this is just nothing but steel pipes. So now we're producing 60 per minute, which should actually increase production for versatile frameworks to, I think, 4 per minute now. Instead of, I was probably only averaging about 3, maybe 3.5. Cool. No, that works well. That works very well. I like that. Okay. Let's go over here. So we're going to need... Actually, if we look, I set up my to-do list based on 2 oil refineries, or 2 oil extractors, excuse me, and 1 refinery. So 1 extractor for each of the fields, and then 1 refinery to take that oil and do with. Now, we don't know yet what all this means, but so I'm going to need 100 motors for the petroleum power milestone. I'm going to need 40 for the 2 extractors. The refinery actually doesn't need motors for some reason. But I also need more cable, which that's easy, and then I need more encased industrial beams. So I'm actually going to need to get some steel beams somewhere along the lines. I think I can easily do that, but I'm probably going to have to get them craft them myself. So, but let's go up the top first. All right, we already have, this is rotors. This is producing rotors right now, and we already have almost a full storage box. This is modular frames, and that's what this was producing. This is producing steel plates. Now, let's take a quick look at stators, because it's a one-to-one stator to actually it's a 2-to-2. It's a 2-to-2 rotor to stator to create a motor. Stators are steel pipes and copper wire. You've got to be effing kidding me with this. Of course it is. Of course it is. Which means I can't produce stators up here. Stators are going to have to be combined over near the copper. Well, so how do we go about doing this? Because for these two iron veins, I'm running 4 smelters into 4 constructors for nothing but steel beams. I probably have enough iron to create another smelter, or even 2 to continue to create more steel pipes. However, we already have a complete storage unit right there with steel pipes. You know what? Why don't I just take all of my steel pipes up to the copper facility, run the 2 storage units side by side, that's going to have some left, that's fine. And we'll put an assembler up here. I want to switch. I want to fix the power situation up here anyway, so this gives me an opportunity to do that, because I don't have any Mark IIs up here. So what I do is I put a storage unit right. Nope. I'm going to put an industrial one so that I have the space. I wonder if they'll let me do this over top. No, they won't. I was hoping they would let me replace the regular with an industrial. Alright, so you're going to get all of my steel pipes. Okay. And then I'm going to run an assembler. Actually, let me see what this takes. We want to run stators. 40 per minute, 15 per minute. And that's just copper pipe, copper plating. Why is there a splitter here? very weird. I'm sure I had a reasoning behind it. I just don't remember what it was. All right, now let's fix the... All right, let me do organization. Let me put one here. And we'll run to you. All right, now let's take a look at the power problem. That is a Mark 1. I also want to put a power switch up here. So I am actually going to... I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm then going to place a power switch here. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to run a Mark II right next to it. Let's make sure this is... Okay. And then... Okay, so this is producing 30 per minute and is handling 30 per minute. I could change this to a Mark II to get 60 per minute. It needs 20. It only needs 15. So we only need 45 total. So, I mean, even if I were to do that, I would still have more than what I need. All right, let's worry about one problem at a time. I'm getting ahead of myself again. All right. Actually, no. No. I am going to run a Mark 1 out here. Okay, that's everything. All right, so this is producing stators. Then what I can do is I can take the stators, grab a whole bunch of rotors, and throw them into the assembler down here, right down there, and produce the motors whenever I need. Again, this is not the prettiest of scenarios. Okay. Not sure what that is. All right, we'll take all of that. All right, let me put these in here. I need to go craft some more cables. Okay. I'm also going to go ahead and craft a... Alright, so this was doing compacted coal. It's all finished. So we're going to change the recipe to be... motors. And I'll just have to fill these up with rotors and stators. The rotors I can actually do right now. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab a few hundred. One of these days I'll actually close the bottom part of this building. Alright, so that's 400. That'll give me 200 motors once I get 400 stators. Alright, so that's that. Alright, they're still very full. I wanted to check the dimensional depot. Needs some more concrete, but doesn't necessarily need iron plates. So we will drop you. And then real quickly, I have a bunch of biofuel stuff. Okay. Just doing a little bit of extra housekeeping. Clean out my inventory just a touch. Alright, I've also got some steel ingots, so let me create one steel beam, apparently. And then I've also got some alien DNA from when we were over at the oil fields yesterday, or in the last episode. Alright, so let me put the power shards away. I don't need those. I'm going to take back the zip line, and you'll see why in a minute. We'll put you in there. We will put you in there. Oh, I never did go back and get more quick wire. If I wanted to research the smart splitter, I need more quick wire. Alright, so one of the things that was suggested to me in one of the comments, and I apologize for not responding to you yet, I'm going to do that today, is to use the power towers with platforms, putting a ladder up to the platform. Oh, I don't have enough steel beams. Alright, I think I have a way to solve that problem. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm using exactly as much as I need. Which, I mean, is what I wanted. But it means I don't have any steel beams to work with. Let me see if there's any that I can... You know what? I'm going to do this. That's 36. It's not really enough. is going to slow down versatile framework production for a bit, but okay, that should do it. So we replaced this power tower with one with a platform. Oh, which, okay, comes with a ladder. And then I'm right here to use my zip line to get all the way to the oil fields. So I think from time to time I'm going to end up doing that. I probably will do that for the one that to send me out to Quickwire as well, which was up higher if I remember correctly. I want to see how many stators are being produced. There's only 38 right now. Alright, we're producing enough to keep this full. So, I really don't need to make this a Mark II and put 2 smelters here. But it also doesn't necessarily hurt either. Alright. Let me go replace the power tower. That will take me out to Quickwire. And then, of course, we'll have to do the same thing at both ends. And you might be going, well, Brian, you've got the dune buggy. What was the point of the dune buggy if you're going to just use the zip lines? If you'll notice at the end of the last episode, I was hitting everything. Trying to take the dune buggy back and forth to the refinery. Or to the fields. And that's fine, but if it's already going to take that much time because of that, then why not just go ahead and make this a power tower with a platform and use the zip line? Apparently I have to hold the button down. I thought I could just tap it. I was wrong. Oh, there's a down ship up there. Yeah, I just saw a down ship. Yeah, it's right up at the top there. Yeah, it's right up there. I've been down in there. Ooh, that was close. Nope. What is this? Oh, it's Caterium. Alright, I'm gonna get attacked. There's a yellow slug right there too. Hold on. actually haven't been back here, so I haven't really looked around. There's a bunch of nests over there, which would lead me to believe that they're protecting something. There's a blue slug over there. There's a yellow slug over there. A couple more poison pockets. Okay. So back to the original problem. Yeah, it's up there, and I don't know how to get up there. Alright, I guess I'm just going to have to remember it. Alright, let's go ahead and head back. I need to make this a power tower with platform as well. And then we'll, of course, have to do the same thing when we finally get to the oil fields to put in the extractors. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, I think this will actually be faster. For now. Until something better comes along, of course. There's a dismantle crate somewhere, and I don't know where that is. It must be up there somewhere. Maybe below? Huh. I don't know where that dismantle crate is. Anyway. Okay, so we've done that. And actually, I think now would probably be a good time for us to call the episode. So let me go. We will end the episode by me going up and collecting whatever stators are up there, so that by the time we start the next episode, we should have at least the rotors that we need for the 2 oil extractors, and we can start the oil production in the next episode. All right, we'll take all 77 of those. Because we need 40 for the oil extractors. There we go. Alright, so those will now produce motors. That's actually not enough for 40, but in between episodes I'll make sure that we get to 40. So that we at least have enough motors to create the oil extractors. I will craft the necessary cables and industrial beams so that we encased industrial beams so that we have those. And then first thing in the next episode, we'll go out to the oil fields, we'll set up the oil extractor, we'll set up the refinery, and we'll see what happens. We should have plenty of power for all of this. I can't come up with a good reason for why we wouldn't. I will actually, let's make sure that I add one of these as well, because I am going to need to make sure that we have enough steel beams for another power tower platform, because we'll need to put that at the end of where the oil fields are. So with that, as always, I hope that you've been enjoying the content. And if you have been, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And always feel free to comment and provide suggestions. And I'll see you next time. Talk to you soon.